Gotta reattach my suspenders because they've been getting susuals on the susual suspects. Well, bye bye. Ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that's some brains. How many tickety times you have yardbirds going up and on your ovipositors before they turn the diggity downtown reach around? And how many tickety times your ovipos gonna bust off that nutshells? I already think you know. I already think you know that I know that I need my nuts back in these yardbirds and the damn squirrels be pulling off the pull-out game way worse than your boys talking about the nerve bullets from the avapaz says that's right. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? And salute to all y'all that made it through that happy New Year's. I know that the recompenses of the reconciliations of the diggity day been hard to deal with. We've been having hanging and laggings and slaggings of the 5Gs everywheres. Gotta get some hands in chicken chat on that happy 4th of July's. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna see. Welcome back to the dark side. You really think that I got a place for you to snaps your snatches up in my tent down by the ripper? You think that I got spaces to fill, loads of douche juices left in my diaper wipey eyeballs up in the chicken chat. I don't have no more rooms left in my diaper wipey. My diaper wipey is self-consumed by how many piggly wiggly squigglies I do have this on a daily basis, busting multiples and multiples. You's got a migraine. Well, take some Adderalls. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. You holler at your boy. We starving out here. Maybe you might want to get a piggly wiggly squiggly. You might want to overpay for that money on Amazon. Smellmo knows. Smellmo knows where's all my diaper wipies. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Let me tell y'all, never trust a green man in a garbage can next to you. That guy gonna lie and smell your freaking toes and get you on Feet Finder and not pay you your receipts or your residuals on how many tickety times he bit your toenails that diggity day. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. I need some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all. Unless you're gonna finger bang my freaking fart box, stop finger banging that thumbs up and ass up. You finger bang that thumb and ass up. The thumbs is up. It says with the eyeballs going diggity down. My moose knuckle eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Y'all gonna make my piggly wiggly squiggly bust off my bone chickity chain, and that is not acceptable for the suspender. And it says, dude, I only can get one to stay on. How many times you have suspender issues before your liggity lives? YouTube. Starting to get moist and hot up in this money. I'm getting more moist than Shane's mama could ever wish to be Gunsta in this. It says, I need some free Shane's in the chickity chat. If y'all need Shane's mama to stay moist the way I need Shane's mama to stay moist, and Shane's mama ain't been moist in liggity lives. That son. Stop with the tippity tapping. Stop with finger banging that thumbs up. Y'all starting to give grandma to taking more glizzies, and she already took 17 before I even started this liggity life. That's numbers and letters. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. Can you holler at your boy? We starving. Shockers and blockers. Thank you for making it through the holidays. Thank y'all for getting FedExual on your boy. Now I got a new job. I'm delivering packages to yard birds. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Peekaboo, peekaboo. I know y'all be getting out presidentialness. Why y'all gotta get FedExualness? That's not your boy. I got enough baby. Boney trying to buzz all the phones down, shockers up. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? Skip out here tattletaling, telling all the yard birds my secrets of how Pony be hopping around from ticket to tent, from ticket to tent, all diggity down. They the missus you need to keep eyeballs up on the chicken chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? Pick up. I think that this guy was really out here. He's out here rolling the Maddie Customs, his light bulbs. When the finger banging of the thumbs up happens, I think we might have to do more backflips of Frank. We cannot do that. That is against the rules. We are against backflips of Frank today. We trying to stay Frank strong all the tickety time, but today's right here's in for the force futures of the foreskins of how many foreskins got some biggity bust before Skip gonna stop tattletale. Whoa, look at that glizzy over. That's a big glizzy. Peekaboo, can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Don't even get me started on Bonnie Blue, Dated. You start me on Bonnie Blue. If you keep finger banging that thumbs up, I'ma start talking about Bonnie Blue. And Bonnie Blue be hitting them shockers way worse than she be hitting them blue blockers when she looking at the sun rays with her saggy douche juices. Cause she only throws shockers. Bonnie Blue does not know diggity dang about throwing a blocker. She's the biggest, baddest peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Don't even tell me about how many tickety times these eyes be douche juicing on my avapas before my avapas got to shoot the nerf darts straight through the nose hole. And you know that nosy knows that that is a little bit intrusive and invasiveness to the species of how many ligaments you do got to pull by putting your leg over your head when you trying to kegel in the morning time going all the way up and going diggity down through the roof of the tent down by the river with the moisture levelizations that Shane's mama can never obtain. Can we get some free Shane's up in the chicken chat, y'all? Don't be scared. Play peekaboo with your boy. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. I'm El Presidente of the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? You're wearing way too much clothes, Z. I like it when you're wearing way less clothes. Oh, tearing the tent down by the river, diggity down once again. Why you think I can't pass this tent chicken check from grandma every week? Because your boy be messy. I be sloppy with the toppy. I will be every Boney's new neckmaster. I will tell Bonnie Blue that my moisture level is gonna be way worse than hers. And she starts off looking like a glazed donuts from freaking Krispy Kreme, son. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. How many Krispy Kremes you lick that taste like freaking salted salmon on a Sunday, son? Span some brains, son. Peekaboo. I need some brains, son. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. This is the dark side of the interweb. You keep finger banging that sub in that belt, that's gonna get me grounded. I've been grounded on a ground and pound downtown reach around from grandma for weeks and weeks. She's ruthless and toothless. She costing me more and more child supports. She getting bony to bust off the biggity bone chain every time I peekaboo, peekaboo, and y'all keep getting me the peekaboo, and that makes my diaper wipey extra, extra. Eyeballs up and chicken chat. How much moisture levelizations could you do if you do in your diaper wipey? You should probably go to Guy's Pies, the only pie place in the whole pie industry that encourages you to drop a deuce in our parking lot. Fat actual yard purse. Got the plug to the nonsense of how many times line of the plug and Adam Boost Juice gonna pop out. That's your boy. Try to backdoor me like FYBJ mains. You maybe know somebody. I do know something, that little thiggity thing or two. You ain't gonna pop out at me. My moose knuckle gonna moose knuckle you first when your eyeballs go straight on pony. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. Finger banging that thumbs up is gonna be one a mad adjective as to how many adjectives you gonna increase the moisture levelizations is it of the roof of the tent up at a river, son. And that is wherein lies the problem, the sexualness of how many finger bangings we can even attach to one liggity life. We need to refrain from finger banging every thiggity thing in this liggity life, because Bonnie Blue gonna pop out. Bonnie Blue gonna pop out the front side of my avocados if we keep on finger banging that thumbs up. We need. You just pop my suspect. This is the most sus liggity live on YouTube, y'all. Bonnie Blue about to be popping out, and I don't know if we can contain that. She knows how to shake eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. We starving out here, son. Trying to attempt to readjust my suspenders, but my suspenders looking more sus than grandma trying to steal my sus comforts due to the amounts of finger banging that sub in that belt. And may I remind y'all, can we stop with finger banging that thumbs up? Y'all listen as good as your boy, son. Y'all listening like Skip. "5G is in cahoots with gravity." Y'all think that I'm capping. Y'all think that video footage of the plug lady and Shaboy is all cap when Skip already came out with the video. That is neither here nor there, or the suscumberness says. Well, let us know how much you work out and where your workout happens. I mean, I guess and stuff. Everyone's really interested in your workout, Josh. Hey, everybody, shout out Josh. How? What was that? What that bird sing? That bird sing. I don't even remember right now. On top of Old Smoky, Canadian apples up in the chickity chat, y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Trying to get FedExuals on Josh's old lady is really, really easy. All you gotta do is throw a beef sleeve and then she busting like Richard's wife. All you gotta do is bust a little roses out and then Nosy be popping in the backside of that douche juice caboose. Shout out Josh for popping up in his money. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Josh's wife is more looser than Shane's mama. Heard it here first. Josh's wife be busting off the bone, chickity chain, more than pony. Looking like crocodiliness is up in the armpits. We tickety talking about you got fuzzy nuts. We talk about how much fur is underneath the chinny chin. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. We starving. Boney's ready to bust out the bone, chickity chain. Why y'all be trying to bust both of nuts force, it says. My tofu's says, get with the rufus and toothlessness, says. And my tofu's got to go with my toe shoes, and then my toenails got to get put up in that money. I thought I was going to eat raw fish. Can I get some brains? You can paddle me. What's your tickety TikTok? I got you. Mine's some fine. I mean, I got a whole bunch. What's yours? Somebody in the chickity chat sharing my tickety dang. None to see here. No. None to see here at all. Just hey Josh. I know you're obsessed with Boney. But could you get your bone down and your shocker up? Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hold on, mommas. Welcome back to the dark side. Oh, you only want a man with the dog toy. Well, you came to the right lickety live. We got men's and onesies and twosies and nosies with nothings at all. Toga Tuesdays, roofless and toothless yardbirds out piling up outside the front side of the 10-town batter red bird. You came to the right lickety live. I will auction off all the men's and Skip still has some teeth. The ladies, they ain't doing so well with the teeth. Get out of here, Skip. The ladies ain't doing so good with the Skip. None to see. None to see her. No. Nothing to see her at all. It's a guy in a dog toy. If all you need is a dog and a toy, I mean, how many times you gonna finger bang that thumbs up before I do a douche juice in my diaper wipey? My diaper wipey getting more moist every tickety time you finger bang that sub in that belt. And next tickety time you do that, monies, I might have to drop a deuce in my diaper wipey, and that is gonna get fat actualness. Says raise into the levels. This is the level. This is the how many lickety levels Shane's mama can even attach to her gross, morose, adios. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat? Y'all, nothing to see here. No, nothing to see here. If you really actually factually need to get down here to Z's big ass, small ass storage units, I could hook you up with a guy and or a yardbird. And it says, well, yardbird might have a nothing to see here. No, nothing to see here at all. A bigger bony than you. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, I'm Mozy. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat? I know my double crosses be hatching and I mean, we might even grill some giggity glizzies if it wasn't for Bonnie Blue releasing that footage. I don't know how many tickety times Bonnie Blue busted on that footage, but dang, she had legs over her head. She was getting plowed by 3 donkeys in one show down there in Sexton Coast, and that money's hit multiples on multiples. There was no shockers to be found. There was cups and douche juices. Like, do you guys even know the link to find the link to what Bonnie Blue and mama just done went through tonight in one lickety lie? I'm telling y'all, the bus says that the combustion says, I don't know if you got PORNHUB, but diggity dang, when Bonnie Blue and Shane's mama went through today, they ran through it. They ran through it. There ain't enough latex. Even I ain't got enough latex for that. Nothing to see here. No. Nothing to see here. Dog is a guy in a dog toy losing the gravity. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat, y'all? Ran right through me and Shane's mama. Bonnie Blue is looser than Shane's mama, and Shane's mama ain't seen no moisture levelization over through, and thus it's since 1990 tickety 2, sons, when she was sucking on toes way pre Feet finder, diggity dog. I'm talking about she was doing that back in the day at truck stops. Y'all want yard lizards. We tickety talking about back at the pilot truck stop, son. Shane's mama get diggity down like your eyeballs. I'm a moose knuckle balls up in the chickity chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Bonnie Blue be hitting that blue bonnet and the waffles. You thought that blue waffles was bad before. Wait till you see the blue waffles in that Bonnie Blue video. That money is gonna go giggity giggity off the chain. You gonna wish you Ray Charles. You gonna wish you Stevie Wonder after that money. Peekaboo, peekaboo, can I get some brains? Ain't no peekaboo, peekaboo, can I get some brains? Shockers and blockers, y'all. Thank y'all for surviving the holiday with all them diggity diggity digits. Oh, El Whooshy. Don't mind if I do. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. Can I get some no Toro? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. Look like y'all tippity tapping like these yard birds getting FedEx your boy. I did not know that too many suspenders could get you sexuals and check marks of how you would get on interrogation stations of the Dibby Wipey watch list. And it says, turns out your boy fingered that money is out. Soon as I threw that old shocker in the reversal, you throw that old shocker in the reversals, eyeballs pop up really quick. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? Ain't no brains here. Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat, y'all? This is the dark side. Welcome back to the dark side. If this is your first time here, this is where you're like, El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Do I move or do I spam my brain? If it's your first time here, you spam my brain. Otherwise, El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew. How many tickety times you had Bonnie Blue turn her downtown, reach around into grandma, leaving the money's on the dresser, and it says, while you undressing, it says with the rufus and toothless yardbird talking about El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew. And then you end up owing child supports and Pony busting out the bone chickity chain and the plug talking about, hey, them douche juice gonna douche juice use and you gonna finger bang that thumbs up. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew. Heavy finger banging the thumbs up leads to grandma's entrails to my giggity glizzies. That is not acceptable. It's non-refundable, and that's gonna lead Bonnie Blue to busting multiples on my backsplash. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. I don't know how many tickety times you heard me say, can we give Shane's mama moist? But Bonnie Blue about to get Shane's mama's moist without any free Shane's in the chickity chat. So can we refrain from getting all FedExual on that Shane's mama's moisture levelization is going through the roof of the tickety tank down by the Britbirds, right? Meow. And can we get no more free Shane up in the chickity chat? Any more free Shanes? I might have to drop a diggity deuce. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Any more free Shanes? I might get moist. We cannot have it. Nunsta vagunsta realness is a diarrhea. This is a I mean, how many pupils got to get diggity dilated? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. My dilation system is going good. Just stick a stethoscope and tell me how many spokes I got on my douche caboose. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Bonnie Blue is gonna tell you, tickety tell you on an expose that says how many spokes I really got. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Let me tell you, Shane's mama already trying to inside addition and diggity law and legal advisement that says how many ticketed times we can get. And them douche juice to tell on me why we gonna do it. The plug loser gravity. And whooshy. No, Toro, no. And whooshy. I'm trying to get my video footage back. Boney, you heard Skip. Even Skip tattletaled on your boy. And I lasted longer than one memento. And I had larger than 1 inch, it says. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Skip done told on your boy. Skip done ran through the tree of the train tracks. You come from the wrong side of the tree of the train tracks on Skip. He might over there tongue punch your far boxing ticket tell you need to leave the money on the dresser because he delivers such a good new. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. I'm on my dirty dog-ish, says, with that ruthless and toothlessness, says, right, meow. Finger bang that thiggity, sums up, says, and I might have to drop a deuce. I'm on my doggy dishness, says, I might eat peanut butter and liquid juice, says, I'm tickety talking about squirting mustard right in my clam slam. These yardbirds getting FedExual, and y'all keep finger banging that sub button, and that is making my whooshy, no, Toro, no, whooshy, wanna go. Bananas, hell whooshy, no, Toro, no, hell whooshy, moo. If you need an official El Whooshy t-shirt, we got these monies. Zombies are hungry. Something. Spam brains. Ain't no brains here. You made me know somebody that made me know somebody that's some brains. I'm on my dirty dog, the village. Then says. I'm talking about who wants to spit mustard all over the glizzies. Boney busting off the bone, chickity chain. And I can't even pull out the glizzy plaster. I need a shocker and then a bliggity blocker. Hope y'all help them. Hell whooshy. No, Toro, no. Hell whooshy. Moo. I tell y'all gonna wanna be Ray Charles to the douche shoes before Bonnie Blue gets diggity done with you. You gonna wish you could erase what your eye hole synced it says. You gonna wanna get that evaporation station for the pupils, for the whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Moo. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that's some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Let's y'all looking like the next yard bird trying to get FedEx on your boy. I need some brains up in the chickity chat. You looking more sus than my suspenders that went flapping off like my birdie shot. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Moo. Can I get some brains? Blue, let me tell y'all. If you ever seen the video footage of what Bonnie Blue done diggity did the skip, you're gonna wanna erase your eye holes and ears and how many tickety times you tried to do changing the ringtones. You're gonna want your butthole to be the same color it came out your mama looking at. I'm talking about peekaboo. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. Bonnie Blue, dirtier and douche juice than Shane's mama ever wished she could ever be. Says Bonnie Blue looked like a cream-filled Bismarcky. Talking about, say she's just a fan. Say she's just a fan. She was busting nuts all the tickety time. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Moo. Bonnie Blue be tickety talking about Shane's mama like she don't even know how to throw a new. That's where finger banging that sub and that bell gonna get you, son. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Moo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. Chickity check, y'all. How many tickety times you see these yardbirds getting all FedExuals and it's your boys just like, can we just be friends? Can we just be friends? I do acknowledge that you got nice areola and that your armpit hair is Mooey Kelly, look at it, less than my balls up in the chicken chat. But then my moose knuckle comes into questionantos as all the tickety time. And then we end up with Yardbirds getting FedExuals. None to see here, no. None to see here at all. It's a guy in a dog toy. None to see here at all. Hands up in the chicken chat. Y'all had a happy holiday. Can I get some brains? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amigos, y welcome back to the dark side. Finger banging that thumbs up and known to be bad for your health in all 50 states of delusionness and Puerto Ricanness is underneath how many sexicans you could fit underneath grandma. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. My suspenders done lost the gravities. Got all FedExuals like the Yardbirds. Finger banging that thumbs up and been known to lose more and more clothings off shaboys. That is not gonna not ain't the way this look at it live guns to go, y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. I see a little block around your name. Can I get some brains? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? Ain't no brains here. My avocados be out, avocados in my man. How many tickety times you gotta have a lightsaber fight with your daddies and then Daniel's son throw them shockers, then them bliggity blue blockers, throwing them beautiful eyes up in here, clam slamming the next tickety thing. You know everybody's eyeballs going tickety down on your moose knuckle when you trying to freaking avocados fight with grandma. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Ain't no brains. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Hola, mi amo Z. Finger banging that thumbs up and known to be bad for your health unless you need a ruthless and toothless yardbird to tell you where to get the rose from. And I highly suggest to get down here to these big ass used ass sex toy emporium. I got a big old source of used sex toys. These yardbirds be burning through them. We got chargers, extra chargers. You lost your charger? We got extra chargers. We got extra. Oh, you didn't even know that your drill don't need batteries and a plug-in. That balls up in the chicken chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? We got nosies, extra large. Look at these nosies. We about to embark on greatness. Says with how large our new zombie co-brand nosies are. These are extra large. You do not even dare go all the way diggity down on that last nub. That last nub is gonna do you in. That balls up. This is larger than average by multiple testicle spectacles, by scientific evidence. That's gonna get the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Hola, mi amo Z. This is the dark side. If this is your first time here, this is where you bounce around about downtown, diggity, downtown, diggity, downtown, reach around. How many tickety times? You can tell me how many tickety times Bonnie Blue done bust all over your chesticles. Bonnie Blue busted multiples on my chesticles. It looked like I was with the elephant in the Sahara diggity desert after Bonnie Blue got diggity done with me. The exact actual factuals, apa sentes, apa el presidente, how many tickety times Shane's mama don't bust it all on my chesticles. Can I get the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle? Eyeballs up in the chickety chat, y'all. Ain't no brains here. All these yardbirds getting FedExual getting their moisture level is raised. Look at the chickety chat. The moisture level is raising by the momentos. Is about how many tickety times we got clam slamming going diggity down. Eyeballs up in the chickety chat, y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Let me know when you coming to Nosy's happy birthday party. Because Nosy needs to know when you coming to his happy birthday party. So he knows to dress up and put his eyeball on. Because I don't know if you noticed, his eyeball is not on right. Meow. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chickadee chat? Unless you want to get the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all. That's right, I'm the Banana King. I'm trying to keep these yard birds from getting FedExual to me. I don't know if you know what they thing two's about Bonnie Blue, but Bonnie Blue be busting them multiples and trying to charge me with extra charges. That's shout out baby mama number 13. Baby mama number 13 done pay me her come up and it says and come with the kumquats of all her child supports. She ain't even never got FedExual with me. She just showed up at my doorstep with her own car. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Y'all looking like you want to know a question from the Yertle the Turtle from the Douche Juice Caboose. You tickety talking about, I need to talk to that turtle head. Nosy is not going to interview me. He busy. Nosy's busy right now. The turtle head popping out the backside of the front side of your douche juice caboose seems a little bit availableness. It says little more availableness than the nosy, huh? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Welcome to the dark side. How many tickety times you got turtle heads shipped to you, FedExual with yardbirds? Some of yardbirds don't show up with zombie cobra and diaby wipies. They are in habitualness. It says they run that money suscumberisms and they go parallels in the liggity lines where they should intersect to the divergence of how many mathematical equations could actually be done in the gunsteria of the spider web. Peekaboo, can I get some brains? Peekaboo, peekaboo. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Unless you diggity down with Bonnie Blue, trying to sell that hustle muscle for that liggity low price of $3.99 over there at the Waffle House with wine. Bonnie Blue in total cahoots with wine. She hangs out in that same dumpster that wine hangs out. I hang out next diggity door. I don't like my neighbors. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? I got you on that jujitsu, son. We gonna liggity learn how to roll today. We gonna role play. You wanna role play with your boy? Ladies in the house. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Can I get some brains? Hola, mi amo. See, this is the dark side of the interweb. We trying to teach y'all, teach y'all about how many tickety times Bonnie Blue could bust multiples without even using the roses. That's with only one lickety lick of a new. I tried to give y'all my life hack horses, and of course a horsetail got to go diggity down like the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle, eyeballs up in the chickety chat. Can I get some brains, y'all? Finger banging that sub is known to be bad for your health on the wholesomeness of the interwebs. Finger banging that subs and the thumbs up here and the zombies are hungry has been known to be doing douche juiceness. You might have to have a sexorcism after this tiggity thing. We might have to have Boney pop off the bone, chickity chain. We do not need any more subs. We do not need any more bells. We definitely don't need any more finger banging and that thumbs up. That's gonna make Boney pop out the bone, chickity chain. And I do not need to be owing any more child supports, y'all. Y'all going diggity down, thinking it's a funny games on my moose knuckle eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Ain't no brains here. Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi Ozzy. Welcome back to the dark side. The supernatural equals when the equation does have the suspenders go susual before the interrogation station has the detectivenesses show up and have to be dicklessnesses before their eyeballs go straight to the moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Thank you for the question. Next question, please. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. And y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up. Y'all gonna make me drop a deuce. And I'm wearing my wifey today, son. It was guys' pies yesterday's. I was dropping deuces in parking lots last lickety live. Y'all hung over today, huh? Y'all sitting there with them hangovers. Took it. Oh, how do I even finger bang the thumbs up? Zombie, I'm not even sure. Where's the thiggity thumbs up? What you saying? The words coming out. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat. Let's you gustaria and this says how many tickety times you gonna finger bang that fart box on grandma. Grandma be getting that loads of douche juices. She be busting loads of douche. You think she ain't got yeast for the bread? Her yeast goes lickety long. She got that yeast game. You trying to make hooch? Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all need some yeast. We got a better source than grandma, right? Meow. We got yard birds coming out here with yeast popping out their eye holes. I don't know what Boney Dunn did, but Boney Dunn spread that yeast all around. I don't know. I didn't know that was a possibility, but Bonnie Blue be buzzing yeast out her nose hole, right? Meow. Should I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat, y'all? That's right. Thank you very much. We prepare for battle. Times of peace, we prepare for battle. Although this peacetime, Banana family, we prepare for battle. Thank you for reminding me of that. I can get no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. It's the Banana family, the best family with the bonobos stealing your bananas before your grandma could steal your glizzies. Our family tree is really straight. You could go ATM with me any tickety time. When are you gonna send out my new? Cause I'll get FedExual to you any tickety time. I'm a company man. I work for the company, son. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. There you maybe know some. Wait, this sounds a little pre-recorded. This seems a little bit absolutely not like any tickety thing that happened last night. Giggity. Hot balls up in the chickety chat. Hold on, me. I'm gonna see. Welcome back to the dark side. I'm gonna get on my dirty doggishness. Says if I can proceed for the proclamation and the procreation of the douche juice stickety station, I'm gonna get on my dirty doggish. If y'all okay with that, chickity chat. Can I get some brains? And no thumbs up if y'all okay with getting out with my emancipation proclamation of the procreation station of how many tickety times grandma gonna bust on my backsplash before Bonnie Blue could even tell grandma that she's way more moist than Shane's mama. Can I get some brains in the chickety chat? I'm Bonnie Blue gonna get that moisture level through the roof of the tickety 10 down by the ripper, y'all. Can I get out my dirty dog, the villainess? We talk about villains like the civilians. We tickety talking about how many tickety times it takes for a peekaboo to even get a peekaboo. You Pikachuing in my box? Peekaboo. I thought a Pikachu came in a circle. Now conundrum, a cylinders. I think I cannot get on my dirty dog ish. YouTube. Y'all keep popping Boney up with the finger banging and that thumbs up. Can I get on my dirty dog ish, y'all? I'm trying to get to the emancipations of the proclamation of the appropriations of how many tickety times it takes Boney to bust off the bone chain. Y'all heard Skip tickety talking his douche juice. And it's your boy is longers, largers, strongers than averageness. Can I get some brains? Y'all ready to get on that dirty dog ishness? Because I got no more questions than answers of a downtown reacher brown. If you got that mud thumb, I'm throwing new news. You got a mud plug, I'm throwing new news. You got a douche juice, I'm throwing new news. You finger bang that thumbs up, I'm throwing new news. You tibbity tap, I'm throwing new news. You kitty, kick it with your boy, I'm throwing new news. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You got that mud ball like it's a 1 ton. I'm throwing new news. Can I get the eyeballs up and chickity chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat? Y'all, thank y'all for laughing and tippity tap in. Last tickety Tim. Team My Moonbeam had a cream of a clam slam of how many dreams we could do with the wish of how many creams we could get in the guy's pies. And you don't even want to know how many douche juices busted off the clam slam before the dream had a team, before we even busted through the first nuts. We trying to make pecan pies, and now we making guys pies. The only pie place in the whole pie industry that encourages you to not get fed actualize your boy. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Y'all keep bony popping off the bone, chickity chain. You gonna make Shane's mama bust multiples, and I do not see any free Shanes in the chickity chat. Very good job. But I also don't see any socks, and that is where we do not need the busters and the levelizations that going through the roof at the tickety 10 time by the ripper, because the moisture levelizations is about to bust out the biggity bone chain. Can I get some bones in the chickity chat, y'all? Y'all need Pony to stay on the bone chain the way your boy needs Pony to stay on the bone chickity chain. These yardbirds getting FedExual to me at a Bonnie Blue rate of capacityness. We tickety talking about the rates of child support I'm about to have to pay due to the baby mama drama llamas. I only had baby mama drama llamas for 1 week, and they tickety talking about Pony busting 9999999. That balls up in the chickity chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Is anybody even here? Is there talk? There's no talking. Ain't nobody talking. Can I get some brains? Can somebody spam a brain on Shane's mama's demoisture levelizations? Can somebody spam a brain for humanity, for all zombies, for El President Pimp Days on the baby mama drama, the llama, liggity llamas? Can somebody spam a brain? Somebody finger bang a thumbs up. If anybody is here, can you hear me? Are y'all here? Can they finger bang a thumbs up? Can somebody spam a brain? Because Bonnie Blue is about to take my successualness, says, my V cardness, says, ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat? Y'all, thank y'all for laughing and tippity tapping. Once again, this is the dark side of the interweb. We the banana family. We trying to get the bonobos to give us our bananas back because grandma trying to deep throat all that monies, and that is not right. The suscumber levels of them tiggity things are busting out the bone, chickity chain. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Unless you riding with the ops, these ops be having avapazes that shoot like, we talk about millimeters. We talk about they over 1 inch long. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. There will be no El Whooshying before the cushies of the tushies go clapping. You know that we need finger banging of that thumbs up before the El Whooshy will clap them finger bangings and the cheeks to clap. There is no way we could even do that. Definitely, we can't even like do that without a positiviness of how many times Skip gonna go tattletelling at your boy of when we do those tickety things. If you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that knows somebody about those tickety things, y'all. I feel a little awkward. I feel like we just turned one of the most interactive Liggity Lives into one of the maybe sort of interactive, but not very interactive Liggity Lives. Is everybody okay? Is your tippity tapping fingers doing good? Did everybody, lose digits yesterday, or what's really giggity going on in the downtown reach of Rounds Lands? Cause my chickity chat is stuck on whatever Z Fall said or whatever that name is. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy be starving out here. Yeah, my grandma stole my glizzies. Yeah, these yardbirds be getting FedEx on me. Yeah, this a 10 down by the ripper. Yeah, you keep finger banging that thumbs up and making my grandma's moister. Way moister than Shane's mama could ever be, and not anywhere near as moist as Bonnie Blue could ever wish to. Grandma wished that she could get as moist as Bonnie Blue. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. Ain't no brain. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? Unless you allergic to finger banging that thumbs up, then finger bang that thumbs up. Why y'all? Why? I mean, like the reason why you ain't trying to make grandma's much of levelization raised through the roof at a 10 down by the ripper. I thought that we was in cahootnesses about these tickety things, y'all. Y'all. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat? Y'all being naughty, YouTube. Naughty. These yardbirds getting FedExuals getting out of a rate. Some of them get FedExual from Canadians. I asked them how much it costs for eggs and milk up there, and holy cow, they getting rated by the douche juice. I asked some of these yardbirds that comes from the Europeals, and then when they peel their toenails off, holy cow, they pay for a whole load of douche juice, more toenail juice than we pay out here in the United States of apples up in the chickadee chat. Naughty, YouTube. Naughty. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Good to see you're still breathing. I'll throw a new on that, son. What about you, though? You willing and ready and willing to suspend your suspensuals of how many suspensions got to get suspended before you got to get put on Santa Claus's naughty list and never, ever get one of them fancy ass Hot Wheels where you gotta like the straw. Peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Naughty, YouTube. Naughty. I don't know. I feel like the chickadee chat sort of like froze or something. There's like zero brains in there. What's even going on in the chickadee chat? Are people trying to get my IP address in this? Sis? What's going on down on those? All I see is religious things down there. And this, I thought that we was in politicalness. It's because I'm El Presidente of the dark side. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hold on, me. I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. I know my plug busted up. Boney busted up. Everything busted on the clam slam off my backsplash, though. Did the chat get bananaed? I think that y'all might have got bananaed by YouTube, y'all. I don't know what's going on. There was nothing happening in the chat. Finger bang that thumbs up one time and a one time. Anybody that ain't finger bang that thumbs up, let's see that thing go to 92. Finger bang that thumbs up. Let's see it go to 92. And somebody spam a brain. Yo, let's do a test. Let's do something for science. All right, we see it go to 92. And then last thing I see is spiritual warfare in the chicken chat. I think y'all been naughty, not so naughty that YouTube just bananaed the chicken chat or something. Cause like I don't even know. Yeah, finger bang the thumbs up. Just finger bang that because apparently the chicken chat, you spamming a brain, there ain't gonna be no brain. Anybody spam a brain, has anybody spam the brain? Finger bang that thumbs up if you spam the brain in the last 2 segundos. I ain't gonna brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. But this chicken chat looking more screwed up than Bonnie Blue after she went through the freaking Motel 8. I'm talking about they'll leave a light on. Bonnie Blue got the legs open, all the clam slams over there, and she shows up looking like a glazed honey mustard freaking. There had to be a comment somewhere in that. Can I get some brains? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hold on, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat to see if there's ever even a possibility of this thing scrolling? I don't even know what's going on. Do y'all see the chicken chat? What's going on your side? Do you see that? Finger bang the thumbs up if you don't see that. If nobody sees that, finger bang the thumbs up. If y'all see that and the number doesn't go up, then maybe it's something on my end because my end is dirty. My end is dirty. I see out. So y'all finger banging a thumbs up. One ticket time. So y'all see a chicken chat on your side, huh? The finger bang that money again. Let me know. Nosy needs a no. Oh, y'all be seeing chicken chat. What y'all talking about there? Finger banging that thumbs up. Well, I can't see what you're talking about. That is naughty, YouTube. Naughty. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can you holler at your boy? We starving out here. It's very awkward. Very awkward. Y'all making this very awkward. Like I'm just standing here in my FedExual shirt and my divey wifey and a little bit of woman lingerie. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains? Well, I ain't seeing nothing. Finger bang that thumbs up for grandma. I seen it. I mean, we're at 101. When I started asking, we were at probably about 85. I'm not sure about numbers. I am the worst at numbering, but I am very good at finger banging the clam slam while your eyeballs going diggity down on my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Dog bars began FedExual as soon as they know Boney got that fresh chicken chain on. Once he gets them fresh, says ruthless and toothless. Cupid zirconia is going diggity down like the eyeballs on my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. These bonobos be stealing my bananas. My grandma's moisture levels is going way above the radar capacities due to the finger bangings of the thumbs up. Shane's mama's freaking going diggity down like my moose knuckle. Hot balls up in the chickity chat. Unless you trying to get the moisture levels of Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue has the moisture levelizations that been known to the Pacificness of the Pacific East Coast of the universe. And says how many tickety times the manatees can have their ovipositousnesses tickety taken by the sailors out there in the Navy. Let me tell you, Thank you for your service. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy finger banging that finger banging all the diggity things been known to be bad for Bonnie Blue's moisture levelization to raise. We talking about her moisture levelization to raise way higher than the roof bound by the 10 by the river. Talking about way higher than the waves of the river by the 10 down by the river. Pacific Ocean, this list is specifically for the Pacificnesses. Yeah, this makes no sense. I don't know what's going on with the chat. Chickadee chat, are y'all out there? Are you there? Did y'all get bananaed? Did we figure out how to get the whole chickadee chat bananaed so I can't answer y'all and go crazy off on all y'all? I think we just did. Cause y'all, I know there gotta be stuff going on, and there ain't nothing going on since whenever there was some brains spammed by Marasico, then he can't even see the effing Cummins free writing effing this or something, and then thoughts on supernatural, then one, and then spiritual warfares. Wherever in the world that came from, probably about 20 minutes ago, that's all I see in the chickadee chat, y'all. That's it. I don't see nothing else. Y'all been froze on that thing. I think y'all got bananaed. Why y'all gotta get bananaed in the chickadee chat? Y'all being bad as your boy. I was trying to encourage y'all not to get FedExual. Now I can't even talk back at y'all. I don't even know what y'all saying. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. My minds is all hung over from yesterday. Yesterday they had a big party. I don't know if you know this. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some thumbs up? Or a sub and a bell or something? Because I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. This is definitely, I don't know if this is like a 5G problem or if y'all got bananaed. I think y'all got bananaed because, like, what in the world would keep the chickadee chat from happening? I don't want to turn on my stream elements unless maybe this is maybe a little bit of a learning curve of somebody clicking that or clicking. But I don't think nobody put none of them links in there. What were y'all doing? Y'all was being naughty in the chickadee chat, wasn't y'all? You know about that video footage of the plug in Shaboy, don't you? That's why the plug is off my neck muscles and my hustle muscles is gone looser than loosey goosey on that Thanksgiving and when the Keister bunny done pop out the douche juice caboose. I know that you know that they know that. I know that you do know about that video footage existences when Bonnie Blue and the douche juice caboose got blown out that Thanksgiving. When I first got a Yardbird FedExual on Shaboy. I already know y'all know these tickety things. You do not have to lickety lie to your boy. You ain't got a lot to kick it. I need to know exactly how much you seen of what Bonnie Blue did to me. Can it? Can it? Can it? Last night I looked to my right. Yous right beside your boy. Now you chilling with the ops. You looking like you trying to clam slam with the holy unholinesses of a piggly wiggly squiggly. You was supposed to be right here. Now you whopping, dog. What up, though? Can I get some brain? Bonnie Blue be busting off the multiples. Her bone chickadee chain is weighted that has the weights of whales of sharks. She's talking about she clam slams with whales and sharks while she's ready to squirm with sperms that is equal the size of squimps. Her squimps is, in her opinion, is the size of sharks and killer whales. She talking about Free Willy when she's playing with squimps. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. If you finger bang that sub in that belt, I guarantee a downtown reach around from grandma and or Shane's mama. And if you get lucky and spin the wheel, you might end up with Bonnie Blue. Eat a free tasty treat and guess the color while we spin the wheel. Whoa, we gonna land on? Whoa! We landed on the color blue for Bonnie Blue, y'all. Shout out Bonnie Blue. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains there. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. If you use Ray Charles to the douche juice, you might want to put on your shockers, then your blockers, before you got to put on your diaper wipey and your eyeballs go straight diggity down on my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all. Ain't no brains there. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Ain't no brains here. You may hang on, wait, watch. That douche juice was talking douche juice behind me, and it came out the front side. And now you owe me child support, chickadee chat. I need child supports from all y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. We starving out here. Staying free strong with the inflation rations, the frustrations of how many tickety times it does tickety tick for the chickadee chat to get banana on the bonobos of the banana family of the dark side of the interwebs. Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't take liggity long. It might take bony popping off the bone, chickadee chain. It might take your eyeballs going straight on my clams like eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Ain't no brains. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chickadee chat? Since I can't see y'all. Peekaboo, peekaboo. I don't even know where y'all went. Why y'all ain't gonna finger bang that thumbs up and finger bang that sub in the bell so I know y'all here? Cause I don't know y'all here. I'm gonna have to freaking restart this tickety thing in a minute to make sure that y'all didn't get your asses banned. Y'all being bad as me. I'm doing everything to not get banned, and y'all getting banned. That's bad, naughty chat. Phones down, shockers up. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know